Buongiorno, everybody.
That's a bit of Italian. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are we? I hope you're well. I hope you're good in whatever you are doing today. I'll turn up a little bit. Alrighty, so welcome to episode 39, Playing by Ear 2.
That's also my age.
Is it? Oh, yeah. You are old, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's alright.
Well,
Couple more episodes and we'll be at my age. So this is a continuation on from last week. What we're doing is last week was listening to just drum grooves on their own without any musical context. What we're looking to do today is we're going to play a bunch of songs. We're going to try and listen as much as we can, pick out what we can, and then because these are all multi-tracks, I can then drop the other instruments out and just have the drums, and we can see how close we were, what we missed, and get an idea of how we should be listening to music to try and pick out what we need. So, let's do the old...
my knowledge gaps.
Yes. Right, so... let us find what track we are going to start with. So, we're going to...
Oh, you go straight in?
Yeah. Yeah, my sub thing still isn't working for some reason.
Oh, what, just on this or just generally?
No, it just seems to be on this.
I thought, I was going to say, because you did it on Tuesday, didn't you?
Yeah, it worked, but... oh, well, never mind. Right, so let's have a little look at... once Carrie sorts her hair out.
No, you can carry on.
Okay. So we're going to have... I think a good one to start with would be Man in the Box by Alice in Chains. It's a fairly straightforward groove. Now, what we're mainly looking for, we're going to look at a couple of elements. We'll look at the main groove. We might look at kind of the chorus groove as well, and maybe sort of some of the little fills in there as well. We're not going to sit there and analyse too much, otherwise it will take too long.
Was that a hint?
No, it was not.
I like to analyse things too much.
All right. So let's have a little listen first. It's got no vocals, this one, so...
well, it has.
Here we go.
Isn't it?
Let's have a listen.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Jim. I split songs in noises and I put them in DLL so I can solo mute, change the timing. Nice, cool. Okay. It's got a very, very distinctive bass drum pattern. So, what we're listening for here is what the hi-hat is doing, what the kick drum is doing, what the snare drum is doing. So, Carrie, I'll play that again. So I'm going to ask you a few questions once you listen to it a little bit. So let's hear it again. So with the hi-hat, is that hi-hat playing eighth notes or quarter notes?
Eight.
So can you tap the hi-hat for me? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we see, or hear, is...
I'm wrong.
No, but it's quarter notes. So remember, eighth notes are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Right.
So a typical eighth note groove, boomed, cat, boomed, cat. Here, we can see there are just quarter notes. So 4 notes in the bar for our hi-hat. So just Snare drum, we're not going to ask the question because the snare is just in the usual general place for a rock groove. But what I want you to do is, hello TL, you handsome devil. You all right, boy?
Hi, TL.
So have a listen to the kick drum.
Yeah, I heard it. Boom. It's a boom. No.
Yeah, if you want to give us a breakdown through the medium of boom and ka.
So it is. Boom. Hang on. No, hang on.
Do you want me to play it again? I'll play it again for you.
That's what it was, wasn't it? Boom, 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 car, boom, boom. I can't do the bit. I can hear. I can.
Do you want to try playing along to
Yeah.
it? Okay.
I think I know what it is. Oh, I'll do it.
This will be tricky. You could try it as an 8th note groove to start with if it helps.
I'm doing a snare back.
That's it. Good. Okay. So yeah, we've got do the kick and snare for me again.
No.
That's it. Yeah, because the riff is going bam to bam. The riff basically follows the drum patterns. So down, 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 down. So it's very, very simple, but very focused on that guitar sound. So now we've got to try and bring in the hi-hat.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's going to be in-between hits quite a lot.
Hang on. It is hard, isn't it?
So get your hand pattern, just a 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, ka, boom, ka.
Is that it?
Yep, so that's our hand pattern.
Oh, it is hard.
Yeah, so it's an in-betweeny. Oh, it's getting there.
Hang on.
Right, so after you've done the hands together, so boom, yeah, nearly.
Oh, it's hard. Hang on. So it's...
Boom, ka, bass. Right, after you've done the hands together...
I think I got it just then. Sorry.
Yeah, you're adding in a tap with that extra, with the bass drum.
Right.
So what we want to do is boom, ka, bass, and then a tap afterwards. So doom, ba, bass, tap. Nearly.
That's my foot.
Yeah, so
wrong.
boom, ba, boom, boom, ba,
So.
boom, boom. Yep.
Oh.
Let's just double check it.
So.
Yep.
So.
So
Tap,
together, then a bass after that. Bass. So you get boom, ka, bass, tap. Ka, bass, tap, bass. Yeah, and then boom, boom.
This is difficult to get
Yeah,
my
but
head
you're
around.
doing really well here.
So.
Boom, ka, bass, tap. That's it.
Oh, no, I can't do it twice. So.
All you got to remember is that bass afterwards, bass, tap.
So.
Because what's happening here, just for anyone who's watching or listening, when you're so used to playing 8th note grooves, the right hand will want to follow the bass drum. And what we're trying to do here with a quarter note groove, we're trying to put the bass drum in between. So it's really important to slow it right down so that you can literally pace yourself. And
so if I slow it right down then.
As the speed you were doing, so boom, ka, bass, tap.
Boom.
Ka, bass, tap, bass. Yeah, and then you would boom,
Snare.
boom at the end.
No. So.
Boom, ka, bass, tap, ba, boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. Good. It's getting there though. You did it twice.
It's hard. Boom. It's the tap.
Yeah. There. So it's getting just that hit after the hands together as a bass and not a bass and hand. So boom, ka, bass, tap. That's it. Boom, ka, bass, tap.
No. Fucking.
It's alright, it's because you're concentrating on putting in between hits.
I can't remember it now. Can't do it now.
Boom, ka, bass, tap.
Boom.
Ka, bass, tap, bass, boom, boom. That's it.
What is going on with that?
Yeah, that's...
It's like double bassing.
Can you just play just a straightforward groove a second?
I don't know what straight groove.
Like just boom, cat, boom, boom, bow. Let's just see if it...
What's going on? Don't know. It does. It is weird though, isn't it?
It does sound like it's double triggering for some reason.
I still can't get that tap in. No. What is it? Bass?
Boom, boom, ca, bass, tap. Boom, ca, bass, tap. That's it. Boom, ca, bass, tap. That's it. Good. I think all that is just because you're concentrating so much. It's just making the foot flutter a bit.
It's a bit rare, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is quite hard. What you're doing is you're doing a lot of in-between hits here. So good. So that's the main groove.
I don't know what you did some sort of...
Yeah, well, this is Simon playing the drums on this. So there's a little bit of... This is a Simon backing tracks.
Flourishes.
Yeah, there's
like
a couple
accents.
of flourishes in there. So let's have a skip on a bit. So we've got a little build up into the chorus here. So, yeah. Now,
I don't really know what he's doing.
okay, so on the ride, are we doing, what do you think we're doing, quarter notes or
No,
eighth
he's
notes?
sped up, hasn't he?
Yeah, so what are we likely doing then,
Eight.
apart from a big bike going past? Yeah, eighth notes. So if we listen, he's gone from being boom, ka, boom, to boom, ba, boom, ba.
Yeah.
So kick drum pattern has changed slightly. So there's a bit of variation there. But the general pattern, what do you think the sort of general pattern of the kick drum and snare is there? Shall I play it again?
I thought it was the same.
I'll play it again. You have a little listen. Try playing along.
Hard.
Nearly.
Oh, I'm doing that too fast.
You're getting it. I can see you are.
Oh, not with the hand. So
Say again.
I'm not doing it right with the hand. I'm doing like 16ths.
The right hand should just be din, 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 din.
Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, let's have one more listen. Okay, I can see you've got it about 75% there.
And he's just doing that every now and then.
Yeah, so we're going to have a talk about where the crashes go, because they alternate very slightly. On one time, they come in slightly earlier. On the other time, they come in on the beat. So the drum groove, sort of in general, is boom, ka, boom, 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 boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. He does some variations. So let's have a try. So boom, ka, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. That's it.
Is that it?
Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba,
Hang on.
boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom. Nearly. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Yeah. So that's the kind of feel we're going for.
Mhm.
Now, what he does with the crashes in here is the first, if you imagine it sort of split into two types, you've got the first one, which is sort of boom, ka, boom, boom, ba, crash, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. Then sort of
One of the crash.
yeah, one's on the beat, one's off. So if we listen, so we get boom, ka, boom, boom, off, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, on, boom, ba, off, boom, on, boom, boom, off, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, on, boom, boom, off. Yeah, Simon loves a little digga-digga. What he's doing there is just a bass drum triplet. So right, left, right, and then a snare hit kind of thing. Have a little go if you want.
I don't know. What?
So right,
It's
right,
so
left,
off on here, whether
right,
it's
left, right, snare.
Right, left. I can't.
Just move the pedal. Then.
Everything's wrong. I'd have to move the whole kit around because whoever sits here.
Well, I was playing it yesterday. You played it yesterday.
No, I didn't. Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, you were the last person to play it.
There you go.
Yeah, so ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so that's what he's doing, just a fast one of those.
Did we just put that on Do Not Disturb?
Okay. So, can you run through the chorus that we just did there? So, boom, 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 ba,
Oh.
boom, ba, boom, 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 boom, ba. So we need to get to the little bass drum that comes in. So we get boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, crash, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba,
I can't do it, so
boom, boom, ba, boom.
I don't get it.
Try doing it without the crashes. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom. So not a double there. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. That's it. Let's do that for a little while.
I was doing that, but my foot just fucked up. It's still doing that weird triggering thing.
Yep.
It's not great because I keep lifting my hand off the hi-hat. But
Okay. Well, it's that's something we can work on anyway. Don't forget, this is you're just going into this completely fresh.
Mhm.
So let's see if we can, with that kick drum pattern, let's see if we can bring the crashes back in.
No.
Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. That's it. Boom on the crash. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba.
No. Oh well. Anyway.
But it's nearly there.
Mhm.
So we can sort of see what we're trying to do there.
Mhm.
Now the little build up into the chorus was just a kind of dun. It was like a sounded like to me.
Something like that.
Yeah. Let's have a little listen. Yeah, now on the original, I think what he does is a crash and a snare, and basically builds it up so he does like a kick drum as well. So he does like a crash snare, then boom, 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 and then builds up on the floor tom on the snare and the kick. So you get crash, snare, and bass drum together. So that's a crash as well to start with. Yeah. So it's basically bang, dun, 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 and then builds up on the floor tom and snare. You know, like the
So
Yep, like that, and with the hands split between the floor tom and the snare.
So.
Yeah, so crash, boom, 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 and then build up.
Hang on.
Yeah, so it comes in straight after, so bam, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we do the sort of build up in that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to... So we're not going to hang around too long.
Well, I was going to say, because it's been 20 minutes on this song already.
Yeah, but you've actually managed to do... That's probably one of the more complicated drum beats that you've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you've got a lot of in-betweens. So you've got that slow quarter note groove going over the top. So, and that's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, let's have a listen to another one. Let's go for what we were listening to Psycho Killer, weren't we, by Talking Heads? Let's have a little listen.
One of many, yeah.
Yeah, let's have a little listen to this. No, I don't know this one very well, so...
Basically.
Yep, so just a simple bass drum. Now what do we get?
Nothing.
Same thing.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm done so nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire.
Okay, so question again. Listening to that hi-hat, quarter notes or eighth notes?
Isn't it 8th?
Have another listen.
Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Yeah, because he's doing that.
Yes, that's
So. Isn't it?
something. Let's have another listen.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm done so nervous and I can't relax.
I think if we listen for the kick.
Cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire.
Now it does
You listen
sound.
it out.
Yeah, so you're getting kick, snare, kick.
That.
Yeah. It's very tricky sometimes when you get that kind of like you were just doing that driving groove where you get
That's
the
what he
kick.
was doing at the beginning, wasn't it?
No, he was at the beginning. Yeah, he was just going boom, 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 boom. When the groove started, he then went to boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, but not with a bass drum all the way through.
That's weird. Hang on. So.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. It's when you listen to like a groove like that, where it sounds like it's got that bass drum underneath all the way through, it's sometimes difficult to pick it out because depending on what the snare sound is, if you've got quite a punchy snare, it can sound quite percussive in the low end as well.
Kind of going Jim said a couple of things, by the way. I think he just said that
Partly my hearing and partly the mixing commercials, and I can't always hear the hi-hats. Yeah, that is... hi-hats aren't always prominent in mixes, and especially if you listen to sort of older mixes and stuff like that as well. Commercial mixes aren't going to be focused too much on the sounds probably of those things. They just want sort of more percussive, powerful. It's just pushing forward the sounds that are the most important in those mixes. So... yeah, if the drums aren't a priority, you probably won't hear... I mean, sometimes they might not even have hi-hats in. It depends if it's sort of programmed, if it's real kits, if it's... So many different factors can influence a mix. Okay, so we've got our bass drum kick and snare pattern.
he did a little crash somewhere as well.
Let's have a listen again.
Seem to face up to the facts. I'm done so nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep.
Hi-hat is 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Don't touch
Can't do
me,
it.
I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer. Kiss, kiss, say.
Okay, what is he doing with the snare here?
Run, 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 run away. Psycho killer. Kiss, kiss, say.
So the snare's changed. How many times he's doing the snare in a bar?
I don't know. I can't pick it out.
Okay. I'm going to mute. I'm just going to play just the drums.
bass guitar under that kick is causing the issue.
Yeah, you will get that as well sometimes. The bass frequency can influence. Okay, so let's listen to that. So that's the chorus. Now, I want you to try and tell me what has changed. Can you hear the kick and the snare and the hi-hat? Can you hear what they've done?
Not really, no.
Okay, let's listen for the kick to start with. Can you try playing the kick along with it?
I don't know if it's missing it out now though. I can't hear the difference.
It's not, it's there every time now. And so's the snare.
What says?
Yeah, and so's the hi-hat. So it's... Yeah. So
And
now...
it's just going like that.
Yeah, I mean, you still cross your hands like you would when you're playing normally.
Who's going?
And when he does the crashes, he's doing the snare as well. So literally all three limbs are playing together every time.
That's what I was doing, isn't it? But I was doing the crashes because he was adding crashes.
Yeah, when you do the crash, make sure you do the snare as well.
I was.
You wasn't that before.
Yeah.
So now with that knowledge, when you listen to it now, can you hear them?
Usually.
But so that's what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
We're changing from a boom ka boom ka boom ka boom ka to ba 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 with all three limbs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's chuck it back in the mix.
Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah, because it's quite a prominent bass. That can make it difficult to hear the kick drum. Now,
I literally can't hear much changing at all in that. Yeah.
Now, there's a difference there. That sounds... Yeah. Now that sounds like he has now added the kick drum in on all the beats.
I thought he had right at the beginning, but you said
No,
he had.
there was a slight difference. So once this finishes... Yeah, there's a low frequency with that bass drum going boom, 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 boom. So now he's doing what you first were doing. Boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka.
Right.
So do you want to try playing this beat?
I don't understand it.
That's it. Boom, ba, boom, ba. Yeah. So that time, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. So we see it is quite tricky sometimes, depending what else is in the mix, of how much it obscures what the drums are doing.
Yeah, I can't really make that song out very well at all.
But the thing is, over time, this is one of the things that we're sort of doing this for, is we're trying to develop the ear for what we're listening for. So whenever we listen to a song, we need to work out the drum parts. There's certain key elements and noises that we have to listen for. So let's try, for example, let's go for a different song. Let's try Hammer to Fall by Queen. Right, let's have a listen. Let's go back a little bit.
That's 16ths anyway.
you want to see if you can join in? Yeah. Okay, so let's have a little listen without the other instruments in, because again, this one's quite a... Also, these are backing track mixes, so they've been downloaded from a karaoke site, which doesn't always give you the greatest mix in the world. But it's a good challenge. So...
Oh, he's in it in between. Hang on.
Yeah.
He's in.
That was at the start, yeah.
What we did there?
Okay, so
Oh,
now...
he changed it.
Now he's changed when he goes into the sort of... the chorus part. Yeah, let's have another listen to that.
Oh.
So we've got... There's a bit of variation there.
Yeah, a bit much
So
for me.
kind of like boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba. We don't waste no time at all. So it's a kind of dum, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. That kind of
It
thing.
was like reversed,
Yeah,
basically
so
mirroring.
have a little try of that. Boom, 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 ba, boom, ba.
To light it.
Oh, thank you, Atta.
Yeah. And then he did. No. Didn't it start? Didn't the bar start with a crash?
Yeah. So what we're also going to look at in this song is the little ba boom he does. You know, the da 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 da. Let's have a little listen to it. No time at all. Don't hear the bell. Nearly.
I thought it was. What is it then?
So, yes, that's what he did on that one.
Oh.
I think there is a hi-hat still there as well. So where he's playing is boom, cat, boom, ba, ba, boom, boom, boom.
What?
So instead of doing a flam, just so ba, boom, boom, boom. So you're...
So, hang on.
Yeah, so just sort of ba, boom, boom, boom.
No.
So he does the hands together, then sort of 3 bass drum beats and 3 taps on the hi-hat. So ba, boom, boom, sorry, 2 on there. So ba, boom, boom, boom.
What was the boom bit? So
That's your bass. So together, and then bass and tap. So ba, boom, boom, boom.
hang on.
So you have hands together,
Yeah.
then you have 2 bass drum hits with 2 hi-hat taps. So ba, boom, boom. So like you're still doing the groove kind of thing.
I don't understand.
Ba, boom, boom. Ba, boom, boom. Then a bass drum and crash. Yeah, so ba, boom, boom, bass and crash. Boom, boom. Nearly. Just take out that other hands together you did there.
Sorry, I don't understand. So,
Ba, yeah, ba, boom, boom, bass and crash. Ba. So yeah, so ba, boom, boom, boom.
I don't get it.
Let's have another little listen. Yeah, so because you know during your groove you're playing with the hi-hat all the time, so boom, cat, when he does, he just keeps the hi-hat going basically all the time still. So boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, ba, boom, boom, boom.
It doesn't show me though. I can't get it. So can you show what you mean?
I haven't got the kit set up at the moment on this.
Doesn't matter then. But I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, because I need to get another camera for this stream, so I don't have to keep moving this other one.
So if you rather than going bam bam bam, can you tell me is it hi-hat, snare?
Right.
So
Your first hit.
Yep.
Hi-hat and snare together. Next hit, bass drum and hi-hat together.
So.
Bass drum and hi-hat together again. Then bass drum and crash. So you get ba, boom, boom, crash. That's it. So ba, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
that was
ba.
better than So
Yeah. So if you put your groove before it, boom, ka, boom, like boom, boom, ka, ba, boom, boom, boom.
So.
Boom, ba, boom, boom. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing there. And then we have.
That's a bit much.
That's just. Oh, hang on. Let's have another listen where we are in that. So it sounds just. It sounds like he's doing flams there. Yeah, like ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. So just flam bass, flam bass. Yeah, I think so. Let's have another listen. Let's have a little bit of vocal in there for some context.
But you answer the call. We're just waiting for the hammer to fall.
Are you sure this isn't Simon singing?
No.
It sounds like both backing tracks you've had sounds like Simon.
Not that I'm aware of. But yeah, so there we just have a ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom.
So.
Just waiting for the hammer to.
Oh shit.
We're just waiting for the hammer to fall. You can or you can just throw your stick around.
For the stick to fall. Anyway.
Okay. There's the basic. So yeah, that's the old message.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a little bit of a Queen one.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, I think everyone's a bit worn out.
Well, we got woken up by it was Orion that growled and barked at the storm that woke me up.
Oh yeah, how did you all deal with the storm last night? Did you get much of a storm if you're in the UK?
I mean, but it was still storming when we got up this morning, wasn't it?
It lasted a long time. It lasted a good few hours.
Oh yeah, because the woman that did my eyebrows said she got up. It started at 2:00 in the morning, but she didn't hear it when it was still going in the morning when she got up. And I said, well, it definitely was, because I'm pretty sure it was rumbling when we were still sort of getting up about 7ish.
Yeah, it was still having a bit of a grumble. Right. Okay, what about this one? Let's go for...
You're not a proper drummer until you've thrown your stick. I always drop my sticks. I'm rubbish at holding...
That's the reason why drummers have stick bags. So when they throw their stick, they can grab another one. Right, we're going to have a listen to a bit of Manic Street Preachers.
Oh, no. I was doing that.
Yeah, we'll come to that. So what we're mainly listening for, what the hi-hat's doing. That's it, yeah. Now we're going to try and listen for the bass drum.
Isn't it double?
You got... So let's take the rest of the music out. boom, 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 ba. Okay. Boom, ba, boom, 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 ba. Now the hi-hat's going to keep going. Da, 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 da. Boom, boom, ba.
Hang on. I will get this.
You've played this one before, haven't you?
No. Sorry. Boom.
Boom. So you got boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, God.
Slow it down a little bit. Boom, boom, ba. No, I don't want to restore Windows. Thank you very much. Let's turn that off for it. So, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba.
Hang on.
That was the first part.
I can't do that.
Okay, that's
I've got
that's
Aaron next to
90% of it. Boom, boom. So once it gets going, it keeps the pattern going. So we get boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and
Oh,
3
what? Hang on.
and
So,
1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2.
that's difficult.
Boom, boom, ba. So boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom. Boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, boom.
Anyway. I don't think I can do it.
Well, you've pretty much got it. You were doing it there in various points.
Yeah.
So the only other little bit is the little
Yeah, he's doing this.
boom, dum, bad, boom, 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 bad,
or
boom,
whatever
boom.
it is doing, yeah. So
Boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom. That's it. And boom, boom, ba, lum, bum, bum, ba, boom, boom, boom.
I don't like the way that's triggering or funny, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was you were doing it there.
And then he was adding the
Little right, left. Yeah, let's have a listen and see where he puts that.
not playing that fast either. After the fourth one.
So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Boom, boom, boom. So boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. Boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. Boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. Boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. Yeah, slow it right down. Boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. Boom. Ah, there you go. Boom, 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 ba, right, left, right. And what you'll do is, when you go right, left, when you play that right, you'll bring a bass drum in because you're going boom, boom. So you'll get boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, right, left, bass, bass. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, right, left, right, left.
Yeah, I can't. It's a lot for me to try.
That's okay,
yeah.
but you're nearly there, and we can hear what we're trying to achieve. So it's not bad going at all, considering. So I thought we'd had a go at this one.
We
but
might have had a go at maybe the hand pattern, the
yeah, doing the. I think we did it as part of our
some bits.
essential drum feel or essential drum grooves, wasn't it? That are used in various
Yeah,
songs.
we sort of listened to it, but
Like
I don't think I played again. I think we were listening to all sorts of different types, weren't
That's
we?
it. Yeah.
And I was picking songs like Everyone Wants to Rule the World, because that was a very similar one as well.
Okay, but what I want to do is I want to go into the chorus because there's some cool drum stuff, some little drum fills he does. Let's just skip on a bit. So that little drum fill there, the ba 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 ba, I want us to have a little listen to that first of all. So that's quite a nice easy one. All that is a build up on the kick, snare and hi-hat. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So just a nice simple, you're playing your groove, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba. So if you try playing for me, I want you to just play boom, boom, ba, boom. We're not going to worry about throwing in the extra left hand. Just boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, boom.
Shit. Hang on.
Boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, ba, 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 ba. Good. Excellent. Yeah, so that is pretty much, apart from our little sneaky left hand that we have to bring in, that's what he does there.
Some people like a sneaky left hand.
Don't they all? Right, let's have a little listen for further. Okay. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Now, there's a little drum fill coming up here. Now this is one of the one. Yeah, this is one of the ones he uses a lot, and it's a great little fill.
I thought it was 1, 2, 3.
Da 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 da.
That sounded all the same.
Okay, tell me what the first drum he hits. Wait for it.
Snare.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. So we've got
Snare,
ba ba
2, 3.
boom 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 da 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 da. And so yeah, just da 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 and crash with the bass drum.
Where? On the crash.
Yep. Try slowing it down a little bit.
It's not hitting very well. It's not triggering very well, is it?
That was better. Okay, now he changes what he does in this with the.
The ride, isn't he?
Yep. But can you also hear what is happening with the crashes?
It's pretty much playing the crashes on every snare.
Yes, exactly. Good, well spotted. So what he's doing there is you'd be going boom, boom, crash, boom, 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 crash, boom, 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 crash. So if you play your normal groove, that he was, so that, yeah, the dun, dun, da, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. And every time you play a snare, just bring that right hand, just the right hand.
The right hand?
Yeah, so you're staying in your open position, like that. So play the groove again.
Because he was on the ride there, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Every time you play a snare with your left hand, your right hand will go onto the crash just for one hit.
I don't understand.
Yeah, see, now this is different because you're used to doing crashes with a bass drum. This is crashes with a snare drum. So what you do is boom, boom, ka. Left hand stays exactly where it is. Sort of the idea.
I don't get what you mean.
Okay, go back to your groove. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. Keep that right hand going. Just get the hand pattern started with just boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. The right hand needs to be going constantly.
My mind's gone.
So just go dun 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 ba dun 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 dun. Dun.
don't understand.
Leave the bass drum out.
Yeah, can we try something? My brain's just...
Okay, honestly, we're nearly here with this. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, 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 ba, ba, ba.
I've totally forgotten how to do it now.
Okay, no bass drum. That's it. So all I'm going to teach you is how to bring that crash in just with the snare drum.
Right.
Boom, boom. So all I want you to do is when you go to hit that snare, just bring your right hand so that you hit a crash at the same time. So, yes. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now try bringing just a single bass drum in at the start. Boom, ka, boom, ka, boom. Yep, that's it. Yep.
No. Yeah.
Just have honestly one more go. So all you do is go straight back. That's it. Good. Cool. So we won't try and do the groove and all that together, because I think so you're a bit fried now. But no, that's really good. Well done. So
Cool.
one of the classic people for using crashes with snare drums is Lars Ulrich.
Metallica? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lars is. Jim also said, "I need to try this one. I'm just starting on triplets and shuffles." Shall we chuck in a quick song with some triplets, with some shuffles for?
It's up to you.
Yeah. Another good one you can try, Jim, is "Hold the Line" by Toto.
That's what you're going to put on, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was one of them. We're gonna
It's pretty much. It's very, very similar to what you've just done with the Manic Street Preachers. But an actual shuffle is something like ZZ Top Tush.
Yeah, it was like... I don't know, something like that.
So that's what we call 6/8. 6 eighth notes.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and you get that swing feel. Yeah, so
Oh, right. So
you know
it's
that
something
boom,
like...
boom ba ba boom ba ba boom ba ba.
Oh, what was it? No, I keep
Yeah.
wanting to play that.
That is it. Yeah, that's sort of 6/8.
What was the...
The shuffle. That's it. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we listen to something like, say, I assume Toto was way above my league. No, not really. It's let's have a quick listen. If we go for like Hold the Line. No, skip back a bit more to the beginning where the drums come in.
Not swinging though, is he?
See, now he's changing the bass drum pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of variation.
God, it's hard. Can't do it.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that was slowed down, so like more boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the start, I think he does that driving kind of bass drum thing. So boom, cat, boom, cat, boom, cat. So the bass is on sort of, or bass is going on the 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom. So just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there's a bit of that in there as well. Yeah.
Can't.
So yeah, Jim, I don't think that's above your league. It's just a case of, with a lot of these songs, there is a bit of variety going on in there. And a lot of drummers who play it will kind of put their own little
Everyone does it.
twist
Their
on.
little stamp.
Yeah, their own little stamp on it. But so last one, let's have a quick little listen to a shuffle. Now again, this one's quite fast, but it doesn't matter. We just want to listen to what's going on. So we're going to do Tush by ZZ Top. Whoa. So that's a horrible track that doesn't even remotely show the shuffle. Tie Your Mother Down by Queen. That's got a shuffle in it.
Oh my goodness me.
Just skip back.
What? That's
Boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. Yeah, I know it sounds a lot, but slow down. If you get the shuffle pattern with your hand, so on the hi-hat, boom.
Yeah.
So just dum ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba 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 boom. Now the foot just follows pretty much boom 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 ba boom boom. The foot follows every hi-hat tap that's not playing a snare. So boom boom ba boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom 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 ba.
yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get that.
Slight right down. So boom ba 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 boom ba 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 ba. Yeah. Now every hi-hat tap that isn't a hands together, you play a bass drum with. There it is.
So
Boom 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 ba boom boom. That's it. Yeah.
cool.
Good. Excellent. Right.
Jesus, that went quick then, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, you did really well. So threw you in with a lot of new stuff, a lot of stuff you never tried before. So good work. Okay, everyone. 8:30 this evening. We have Neil Francis from the band Six String Makeover. He will be joining me in here. So we do 2 streams in one day. It's just crazy over here. So please join us for that. I've never met Neil before. I've never heard his band. I've never heard him sing. So I like it when that happens because it's as fresh and new as it can be. So I'm going to be discovering this guy as you guys get to hear him. So I'm sure you guys have heard him before if you've been around the Essex scene and gone and watched bands. I don't get a chance to see other bands because I'm always gigging.
He works with Joe, doesn't he?
Yes, he works with, or he has
Speedy's
worked with,
wife.
yes, Mr. Matthew Speed's wife from Recovered. So,
Jim put a nice little comment at the end, and he said, "Thanks, Mike and Carrie. Having to work on my own, it's good to see someone else having exactly the same problems as me. This was a really good lesson. Well done, Carrie. You made a lot of progress."
yeah,
Thank you.
this is the reason we do these lessons, is because we want people to see, and I know it can be frustrating for Carrie at times, and it can be a bit of a mental overload, but you're learning a new instrument, you're learning new skills.
And I'm doing it live,
Yeah, in front of people.
and it's a very difficult block for me to have to work through that as well.
Yeah. So you are seeing the real frustrations of learning an instrument. There's
I'm not false about it.
No, exactly. We don't want to streamline it, do loads of pre-prep so that when she turns up, she's like, oh, I could just play this absolutely fine. And you don't see the process because otherwise there's no point doing this stream. So a
We've had
lot
that
of
discussion before,
yeah,
haven't we?
yeah, a lot of drummers will just show you the finished article and say, oh, play this beginner thing that's played by a drummer who's been playing for like 30 years. You don't get to see what playing a beginner thing looks like by a beginner.
It's very because I don't. The thing is that you're only really seeing me in this lesson each time because I don't get a huge amount of time to practice in
No.
between, which I'd love to, but now being full-time uni and having a puppy is like believe it or not, is almost a full-time job in itself. Trying to make sure your dog doesn't kill somebody because he's so big.
Kill somebody or eat something stupid or stick his face in a plant and get hives.
Which he has done all of that, but he hasn't killed somebody yet.
No, he
so
hasn't killed anyone
be
yet, so
thankful.
we're doing well.
Apart from a bunny he found and decided to take it up on our bed and it was still alive, which was
That was nice.
very harrowing to see. But yeah.
All right, everybody, take care.
On that note,
Yeah, if you fancy joining us later on, please do. We really appreciate it. And all the best till 8:30. See
thanks
you later.
guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.